What we're going to look at here is how to create a performance review workflow. And there's a couple key components to this, one being documents that we're going to add into our document library that will be used in the performance review process. So the first document that we're going to look at is actually gives the employee the capability to do a self-assessment on their performance for the past year. So I'm going to bring over my document here. You can see we've easily created it inside of Microsoft Word. Within Word, we have a few questions. Each question has some defined merge tags. So these merge tags are going to be what the employee is going to fill in when completing this documentation. The other key merge tag we have at the bottom here is the employee signature, because we do want the employee to electronically sign this document upon completion. So the first step in adding it is we're going to go over to this little ... menu, maintain our documents, and we're now going to add it. So we're going to select that Word file. Here's our employee assessment. We can give it a description. This will help identify exactly what this document is going to be used for. Once we have our name and description, we're going to upload it. We're now going to see the document was inspected, and there are 3 merge tag fields which we now need to create questions for. And these are the questions that will be posed to the employee in which we want them to answer. So the employee performance merge tag, let's click on add question. While I do that, let's go back to our Word document, because this is where the tag is. The simplest way to do this from Word is just copy the question right from here, and we can put this in place. And I'm going to actually say, let's make this here. Best, 5 being the worst. This is going to help them, because what we're going to do is we're going to make this question a single select. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we've created that question, which will now be tied specifically to that merge tag. Our second merge tag, which will go, is we'll add another question to help fill in the employee major accomplishments merge tag. So once again, I'm going to jump over to Word. I'm going to grab this here, describe your major accomplishments this past year, and we're now going to paste that in as the question that which we'll use to help fill in the answer to that merge tag. We're going to make this one a multi-line, add that question in. We'll now do our major goals. Same process, go back to our document, copy the question from here, we're going to now add that in. And we're going to make that a multi-line as well. So what we've done is we've uploaded the employee self-assessment for their performance review. We've created questions to fill in those custom merge tags, and we're now going to add this into our document library. Now the second document we're going to include is the reviewer feedback document. So this is a document that the reviewer is going to complete when they're going through and reviewing an employee's performance. So you can see we now have reviewer tags. These are denoted by reviewer dash within the tag itself. And we have 3 that we've identified inside of our document here. So now we're going to go through and add this into our document library as well. So we jump back to our browser, we add a new document, and now we're going to pick the reviewer feedback document. Same thing, we can add a description into this here to help identify the specific what this is being used for. So we have our description in place. We're going to upload it. Same process now. We have these 3 merge tags, which we're now going to create our questions, which will be used. So let's go and add our question for the first one, the performance review rating. We can simply go back to our document, copy this question text, and now paste it in here. Just like we did with the employee question, we're going to make this a single select. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to our second one, the performance feedback. Again, go back to Word. Let's grab this question, provide feedback on the rating above. Perfect. Make that a multi-line. And the last bit here is we're going to do our last question. What areas do you feel the employee can improve upon? Multi-line. So we've now added this to our document. So in this video, what we've done is we've prepped for our performance review workflow by adding 2 documents in place, the employee self-assessment and the reviewer feedback assessment. These will now be used when we create our performance review workflow.